When developing a fighting game that is geared towards accessibility for casual play, you run the risk of alienating veteran players, which results in a lack of depth that can lead to a very boring game to watch.
Mortal Kombat 11 just seems to be not as enjoyable, and like I said, not because it's scrubby or not skilled, just because when you take away freedom, when you take away the creativity that a lot of other fighting games still give you, because they don't have a variation system, this is what you get, a very bland, very dry, very boring, very easy to discover fighting game, because you just don't have the options that you should have in one character.
This has been a trend in fighters for a couple years now, and has made hardcore players like myself very lenient on what to play nowadays. But there's been one fighter that I think has somewhat achieved a good balance of depth and accessibility, and that is Granblue Versus. Based on the mobile game of the same name and developed by Arc System Works, famous for their Guilty Gears, Persona Arenas, and Susanoo's, Granblue Versus is a 1v1 fighter with a heavy emphasis on neutral and intense footsie play. Basically, this is anime Street Fighter. For the past few weeks, I've been grinding at the online trying to form a decent critique on the game, and I could say Granblue is pretty solid. Getting into the combat, you have light, medium, and heavy attacks that all perform a 3-hit string, along with a universal button, which provides each character with a unique skill, like a command grab, install jump, or a combo extension. This does provide a good sense of variety for most of the cast. For example, Catalina's unique skill provides her with a light wall that acts very similar to a focus attack from Street Fighter 4. Which really extends her pressure game and offense to a high degree. Other than that, you have a spot dodge as well as a SNK style crossover dash, which is great for wake-up mind games. The very unique thing with Granblue though is the way it handles its special moves. Each special is bound to the R1 button. Using the R1 input, you will do the move quicker, but it puts a lengthy cooldown on it. Unless, if you use the actual technical inputs, the cooldown is pretty much instant. This not only appeals to the norm of fighting game players, but also assists casual players to learn the game, which I do appreciate. All of this put together makes for some good back-to-back action which really encourages respecting range with a lot of characters. No mechanic feels underutilized in the game's system, which feels great to mess with. After playing a good 10 plus hours of online, I can give it a solid pass. The netcode is the same stuff that ArcSys has been using for the past couple years, same stuff in past BlazBlue and Guilty Gear titles, which is a basic delay-based netcode, which works for the most part, but really is spotty most of the time, as the average latency I was getting was around 3 to 6 frames of delay, which again, is passable, but it could be better. Another thing which could be better, and I don't know if it's just me, the rank system really needs tweaking, as it feels like you lose more points than you earn after a match. I honestly can't tell you how long I've been stuck in B rank for a while now.
Skeletor, how did you get in?
The same way we are going to get out!
Other than that, the lobby system is pretty good. This is also something ArcSys has done for a while, and the arcade-style lobbies still hold up and work great. Arc System Works has kept a good upkeep on the online, which is good, but we can only hope for Guilty Gear Strive. In terms of bullshit to look out for online, there isn't too much to be aware of. Oh, what is this fucking bullshit? Honestly, nothing. Wait, what? Yeah, I can't really think of anything. Okay. Oh, wait, that combo? Had this dope comeback against this guy.
Finished.
That's something, I guess.
I got what I wanted.
This is so stupid, are you freaking kidding? Besides the online, the game contains the following modes: arcade, versus, training, combo trials, and the highlight of the game, RPG mode.
Come on!
This is the game's story mode, which plays like a classic beat 'em up. You just beat up any dudes that pop up on screen while using everything at your disposal. Missions range from typical beat 'em up sections to pretty epic boss fights. These are definitely the highlights of the entire story, as they only get dumber and dumber in terms of scale.
Oh shit. What?
My first impressions after a couple of hours were pretty meh at first, until you unlock the ability to play with another player. Yes, you can grab a friend and do local or online co-op, which really made the whole story a lot more fun.
Go! Oh fuck! Oh no! No! Oh no! Oh god! You okay?
Seriously, if you're gonna try this, play it with a friend. Mainly because of the cool team combos you can do.
It's go time! Whoa! That barely reached. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna try something. Super regen. Oh! Let's go! Wait, Sam, ready? No way! No! No! Wait! No! I didn't!
Life's fleeting. Amazing.
Keep it going. Please work. We're still going! I got a difference. Wait, do I do it? Do I do it? I think you do it, Nicholas.
Feel my help.
Oh, I'm comboing her.
I am the Lord of Flame.
My will
Oh, please tell me this later. Holy shit!
There's plenty to do when it comes to unlockables. Tons of weapon skins, and plenty of character colors to unlock for the cast. So going through the entire mode is worth your time if you want to collect them all. Overall, the RPG mode is really fun, when playing with friends of course. Definitely give it a shot if you're looking to buy this game.
I'm going for it. Not saying you got You can't get away from me, fucker. Yeah! Oh my god, that one spawned into it. Poor soul. Yeah, he's let's say you see that. Alright, this game's kinda awesome, by the way. I don't know if you said that.
I want to take a brief moment and highlight some of the badass tracks this game includes in its soundtrack. Being a savant when it comes to fighting game music, some of these tracks really stood out to me. From what I understand, these are remixes from the mobile game, and damn, I was surprised with how good some of these get. Out of all these tracks though, the standout theme for me so far is Percival's theme. The dark sounding choir, mixed with the epic rock behind it, is definitely a sick banger that has no right sounding like hype boss music. The whole soundtrack itself has some good songs that really shouldn't go under your radar. What's a fighting game without some dank combo? As a combo junkie, I was honestly quite surprised with how fun doing some of these combos are. So here are some sick combo examples that should look pretty dope.
Ready for a show. Feel the passion! 1, 2, 3, 4! I'll finish you off. Crumble into dust. Get down! Life bleeding. Amuse God. Crumble into dust. Get down! Yes. I won't
It has been an interesting ride for me with Granblue. I honestly didn't expect to like it this much. Personally, in my lifetime of playing fighting games, I've been more of a crazy Mortal Kombat juggle combo kind of guy, and never really liked Street Fighter type footsies. But Granblue seems to have me hooked. The only cons I can really think of are the crappy DLC practices that seem to be going on, as the character Beelzebub, who is in the Season Pass, can be unlocked through RPG mode, therefore reducing the overall price of the first wave of DLC. So they kinda messed up there, but that doesn't distract from the core game. It's not like we are paying $1 each time we change a character's hair color. That would just be so shit. There is enough depth to keep me interested for the long run, as the DLC characters like Narmaya have a lot of tech to them compared to the rest of the cast. Overall, Granblue Versus is worth the price of admission if you're looking for an easy fighter with enough depth to keep you interested. Now, if you excuse me, I need to do some, Narmaya research.
Select and make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select and make your first pick.
Thank you for watching Frame Data. It's been a while since I've had the motivation to make a new episode. If you like what you just saw, like and subscribe for more analytical fighting game content such as this, and check out our Discord in the description. Anyways, I'm Sam, and I'll see you guys next time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select and make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.